Let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever felt like the day ends but your dreams are still waiting? You worked, you stayed busy, yet deep inside you know you didn't move forward. That's not because you lack talent. That's not because you're lazy. It's because time was in control of you, instead of you being in control of time. And today I want to share 5 secrets of time management that can transform not just your productivity, but your confidence, your peace, and your future. Secret first, time is self-respect. The way you manage time is the way you value yourself. When you wake up late, procrastinate, or delay important work, you're silently telling the world, my goals can wait. Successful people don't have more time. They have more respect for their time. Start asking yourself, is what I'm doing right now worthy of my dreams? If the answer is no, let it go. Secret second, clarity is power. You don't need more hours. You need more clarity. When your goals are unclear, your mind feels tired before the work even begins. Every morning, choose one priority that moves your life forward. Not 10, not 5, just one thing that matters most today. Clarity turns chaos into confidence, and confidence creates momentum. Secret third, discipline is more reliable than motivation. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is a decision. Some days you'll feel inspired, most days you won't. But successful people don't wait to feel ready. They show up because they decided who they want to become. Create routines, protect your focus, do the work, especially on the days you don't feel like it. That's how productivity becomes a habit. Secret fourth, learn the power of no. Every yes you give away unnecessarily is time stolen from your purpose. You don't have to attend every call. You don't have to reply to every message. You don't have to please everyone. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you focused. And focus is the currency of success. Secret fifth, consistency beats perfection. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. Stop overthinking. Progress doesn't come from flawless days. It comes from showing up daily, imperfectly but consistently. Even 30 minutes a day, done with intention, can change your life. Small actions repeated daily create massive results over time. Closing message, remember this. Time management isn't about doing more. It's about doing what truly matters. When you honor your time, you honor your dreams. And when you honor your dreams, the world starts taking you seriously. Your future is watching what you do today. Make it proud. You are capable. You are powerful. And your time starts now. Time is not just minutes on a clock or pages on a calendar. Time is a mirror. It quietly reflects how much you value yourself, your dreams, and your future. Every time you delay what truly matters, every time you choose comfort over commitment, you are sending yourself a message. I can wait. And slowly, without realizing it, your dreams start believing that too. The truth is, people who succeed don't magically get more hours in a day. They wake up with the same 24 hours you and I have. The difference is simple but powerful. They respect their time because they respect themselves. They understand that every hour wasted is an opportunity lost, not just for money or success, but for growth, confidence, and inner peace. When you wake up late and rush through your day, you feel behind even before you begin. When you procrastinate important work, it's not laziness. It's fear, doubt, or lack of self-belief wearing a comfortable mask. But here's the shift you need to make. Start treating your time like something precious, like something you earned, like something that should never be given away cheaply. Ask yourself before every task, every distraction, every unnecessary conversation, is this moving me closer to the person I want to become? If the answer is no, have the courage to pause. Because growth often begins with saying no to what drains you. Respecting your time doesn't mean working non-stop or burning yourself out. It means being intentional. It means planning your day with purpose, not pressure. It means choosing progress over perfection and action over excuses. Even small, focused efforts done with respect can transform your life in ways you never imagined. When you honor your time, something incredible happens. Your confidence grows, your discipline strengthens, people start respecting you more, not because you demand it, but because you embody it. And slowly, step by step, you begin to trust yourself again. Your time is your life. Once it's gone, it never comes back. So don't spend it proving your worth to others while neglecting your own dreams. Spend it building the future you deserve. Because the moment you start respecting your time, your life starts respecting you back. Clarity is one of the most powerful tools you can ever give yourself. Yet most people ignore it. We often move through our days in a blur, reacting to notifications, emails, and endless tasks without stopping to ask ourselves what actually matters. Confusion slows you down. It drains your energy. It makes you feel busy without making you feel accomplished. But clarity? Clarity gives you speed. Clarity gives you direction. Clarity makes the impossible seem possible. Because when you know exactly what you want, every choice becomes easier. When your goals are unclear, your mind wastes energy on doubt, hesitation, and distraction. You start projects, but you rarely finish them. You jump from one idea to another, leaving a trail of unfinished tasks and unfulfilled potential. This is not because you're incapable, it's because your focus is scattered. Focus comes from clarity, and clarity comes from asking the right questions. Every morning, ask yourself, what is the one thing I can do today that will move me closer to my dreams? Not 10 things, not 5 things, just the one thing that truly matters. Everything else can wait. The magic of clarity is that it turns chaos into confidence. When you know what matters most, decisions become easier. Your energy is no longer wasted on trivial distractions, and your day starts flowing with purpose. Even when challenges come, and they will, clarity gives you a sense of control. You stop reacting to every small problem and start responding to the things that actually shape your life. It's like turning on a spotlight in a dark room. Suddenly you can see the path ahead and every step feels intentional rather than accidental. Clarity also creates momentum. When your goals are precise, action becomes simple. You don't need to wait for inspiration or motivation, you just know what to do next. And as you take action, even small steps, confidence builds. One clear decision leads to another, and soon you're moving forward faster than you ever thought possible. So don't underestimate the power of being clear. Write down your priorities, define your goals, and focus on what truly matters. Let go of distractions that steal your attention. When you achieve clarity, you achieve freedom. Freedom from confusion, freedom from wasted effort, and freedom to create the life you've always imagined. Clarity is not just a tool for productivity, it is a way to respect your time, your dreams, and yourself. The moment you see your path clearly, every action becomes purposeful, and every day becomes a step toward the life you deserve. Discipline is often misunderstood. People think it's about being strict, rigid, or denying yourself every pleasure. But discipline is not punishment. Discipline is freedom. It's the freedom to create the life you want because you have chosen control over chaos. Motivation is beautiful, but it is fleeting. Some days you'll feel inspired, and other days you won't. Motivation comes and goes like the weather. But discipline is the constant force that keeps you moving forward, even when you don't feel like it. It's the bridge between dreams and reality, and without it, talent and ambition alone are never enough. The truth is, waiting to feel ready is the biggest trap we fall into. We wait for the perfect mood, the perfect time, the perfect circumstances. But life doesn't wait. Successful people don't sit around hoping for motivation to appear magically. They make a decision every single day to show up, to do the work, to honor their goals even when it's uncomfortable. They create routines and stick to them. They prioritize actions over emotions. That's what separates dreamers from achievers. Discipline is built through habits, and habits are built one small action at a time. It doesn't have to be grand or dramatic. It can start with something as simple as committing to wake up 30 minutes earlier, writing down your top 3 priorities, or dedicating an hour to focused work without distractions. These small, consistent choices accumulate into massive results. And the beauty of discipline is that the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. It stops feeling like a struggle and starts feeling like a natural part of who you are. Discipline also creates confidence. When you know you can rely on yourself, when you know that no matter what happens, you will show up and do the work, fear and doubt lose their power. You start trusting your ability to achieve your goals because you have proven it to yourself day after day. And that trust is priceless. Remember, discipline doesn't mean perfection. It doesn't mean you won't falter or face setbacks. It means you keep going despite them. It means you honor your commitments to yourself. When you master discipline, you master your time, your productivity, and ultimately, your life. It's the secret that turns ordinary efforts into extraordinary results, and it's the key that unlocks the person you are always capable of becoming. Learning to say no is one of the most underrated skills for success, yet it is one of the most powerful tools you can develop. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve your goals, you are giving away a piece of your most valuable resource, your time. Time is finite. You cannot create more of it. Every commitment, every obligation, every unnecessary task steals energy and focus from the things that truly matter. Saying no is not selfish. It is a way of protecting your purpose and prioritizing your dreams. Many people struggle with saying no because they fear disappointing others, fear missing out, or fear being judged. They feel obligated to please everyone, to be available for every request, to attend every meeting, to respond to every message. But here's the reality. When you say yes to everything, you are saying no to yourself. You are saying no to your progress, your growth, and your potential. The truth is, every yes should be intentional. Every commitment should move you closer to your goals. If it doesn't, it deserves a no. Learning to say no requires courage and clarity. You must be clear about your priorities and confident enough to protect them. When you know what matters most, saying no becomes easier because it is not rejection, it is alignment. It is choosing the path that serves your purpose. It is respecting your own time, energy, and dreams. Saying no allows you to focus on high-value activities that produce results, build skills, and create opportunities. It allows you to invest your energy where it truly counts. Saying no also brings peace. When you stop overcommitting and stop spreading yourself too thin, you gain control of your life. You start working with intention rather than obligation. Your energy becomes concentrated rather than scattered, and the quality of your work improves. You begin to notice that people who respect your boundaries respect you more, not less. Your productivity rises, your confidence grows, and your time starts working for you rather than against you. Remember, saying no is not about closing doors, it is about opening the right ones. Every no you give is a yes to something more meaningful. It is a commitment to yourself and your future. Protect your time, honor your priorities, and don't be afraid to say no. The more you do, the more space you create for your dreams to grow. Saying no is not denial, it is empowerment. It is a secret weapon that separates those who drift through life from those who create it with purpose, focus, and power. Consistency is the quiet force that turns ordinary actions into extraordinary results. So many people wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect mindset before they take action. But the truth is, perfection rarely exists. Waiting for it only delays your progress and keeps your dreams just out of reach. What truly matters is showing up. Every day, even when it's hard, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when the results aren't immediate. Success is not built in dramatic leaps. It is built in small, deliberate steps repeated over time. Consistency is about creating momentum. Every action you take, no matter how small, compounds over days, weeks, and months. Writing for 30 minutes a day, exercising regularly, dedicating focused hours to your work, these may seem insignificant in isolation, but when done consistently, they accumulate into massive growth. The key is not intensity or volume but regularity. Doing a little bit every day is far more powerful than doing a lot once in a while. Momentum is what keeps you moving when motivation fades, and consistency is the engine that drives it. Another essential aspect of consistency is resilience. Life will always present challenges, distractions, and setbacks. On some days you will feel tired, uninspired, or overwhelmed. On those days, showing up becomes a choice, a commitment to yourself. This is where consistency shines. It is not about being perfect. It is about refusing to give up, about taking action even when conditions are not ideal. Each time you honor your commitment, even imperfectly, you reinforce your self-discipline, strengthen your confidence, and move closer to your goals. Consistency also builds trust with yourself and with others. When you reliably show up, people start to recognize your dedication, and you start to recognize your own strength. You learn that you can depend on yourself, even when the world is uncertain. And that self-trust is invaluable because it fuels courage, initiative, and the willingness to take risks necessary for growth. Ultimately, consistency turns intentions into reality. Dreams remain dreams without action, but repeated, intentional action transforms dreams into achievements. Focus on the small, consistent steps, trust the process, and embrace the journey. Progress may feel slow at first, but it compounds exponentially. Over time, consistency becomes a habit, and habits become the foundation of success. Never underestimate the power of showing up daily, because the person you become tomorrow is the result of what you choose to do today. Consistency is